Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Arsenal. Player ratings, Arsenal 3, Real Madrid 0. I still can't believe what I've just watched, man. I literally cannot believe. Yesterday, I predicted Arsenal to win by 2-1, and I thought I was being cocky. I thought I needed to be humble. Turns out I was actually being humble. We were going out there to score 3 goals against them. Like, I would have thought that the referee would be lifting up the board and it shows 4 minutes, and I'd be like, no, we need more. We need more. Why? Because we were dominating the game so much. It looked like we would score a 4th goal, 5th goal. That is crazy. I didn't want that game to end. I wanted that game to continue, man. That is how crazy it is. Like, out of since the Emirates era, the 19 years we've been at the Emirates Stadium, we've had some good games, like, beating Barcelona at home was great. I remember beating Bayern Munich 2-0 at home. That was a group stage match. That was great. Beating Tottenham by 5 goals, beating Chelsea United 3 goals, beating Man City recently by 5 goals. All those games are really special. But European nights, man, we've not had a lot of these at all, Back-to-back quarterfinals, yes, but before this, the last quarterfinal we were in 2010. That's a long time ago. But today, those players really wanted it. That was a special performance from literally everyone. I was right yesterday. I was like, okay, Luis Skelly is very young. That experience of Mbappe and Rodrigo on that side. Kiwi has not had a lot of game time. We know he's not in the level of Gabriel. Saliba will need a big game. Ryan will have saves to make. He'll need a big game. Part in that midfield. You arrested against Everton. We need you big time in that midfield. I was asking for Odegaard to perform great. Saka, I know you're not fully fit, but you need a big performance. I did not expect it to be that good. That good? Guys, we recently couldn't score any goal against West Ham and we struggled to score goals against Everton. That's how crazy it is. But you go there and you score 3 goals against Real Madrid. I remember I said in the preview, the Champions League this season has been great for us. Those Sporting games, PSV games. I didn't expect us to get a 3-0 against Real Madrid. But we still have the second leg and player ratings. Let's get to it. So first up, David Raya. I absolutely love David Raya. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. That first half when he had a couple of chances and then Real Madrid picked it up, they had a couple of shots and Rare, fantastic saves, very comfortable in the ball. There's a time he was being pressed by Mbappe and Vinicius and he just turned to his left foot, passed to Trossard, and we were counter-attacking from it. I don't know if that is the one that led to the 3rd goal, because I remember Trossard picked up the ball on the left side. I'll rewatch the game. Don't worry about that. I'll rewatch this game. By the time we play Brentford, I'll have watched this game like 30 times at least. Full games, not highlights, full game. I'll definitely be watching this one. That he was so composed. That save from Mbappe, I think 2 saves from Mbappe, both in the first half, the one that he was through and the one that came from the Kiwi era very early in the game. I absolutely love Raya. For me, he's been the Premier League goalkeeper of the season. If there's another candidate, it's going to be Sales from Nottingham Forest, but Raya has been incredible. I think he's won like 3 saves of the month already, month awards this season. That's how great he's been. 8 out of 10 for him. Let me actually put this on the bigger screen. Let me put this on the so that we can see how good they performed. So Raya, 8 out of 10. Let's go to the right back. Oh, Timber. What a player. This guy, who does he? Timber always gets treated every single game. Like he goes down with an injury. He's been overplayed this season. That's just the truth. Coming from an ACL injury, he's played way too many games. And we couldn't do anything because White was out for 3 months and Tomiyasu has been out for the whole season. Calafrio has been out. So in terms of the fullbacks that we have, we couldn't really, do anything. But, maybe in the future we'll get another solution of someone else who can play at right back. We always find solutions. Calafrio is a centre back, he's playing left back. Ben White is a centre back, he's playing right back. Declan Rice is a midfielder, he's putting up Ronaldinho's kind of free kicks, crazy. But Timber today, what a player, man, what a player. Even going down, coming back, still keeps on doing the job. He was totally tired. And again, another player was on a yellow card. He needed not to get another yellow card to be suspended for the second leg. He kept it so professional. 9 out of 10 for Timber. I absolutely love him. What a siding. Like I always say, like if Timber was fit last season, we would have won the league. There's a couple of games there that we threw away. Like for example, Liverpool 1-1 away from home last season. If Timber is there at left back, we probably don't concede that Salah goal. And it's we win that game 1-0. So Timber for me, class player. Lewis Skelly. Timber was better than Lewis Skelly, but Lewis Skelly, there's something I absolutely love about him. Apart from the, he's just ready to play against anyone at 18 years of age. The way he gets the ball and then turns and just runs towards the other goal. He's not scared of losing the ball. He just gets the ball, turns and runs towards defenders. And that helped him get an assist today. And he was not scared at all. This guy, was disrespecting Haaland. He doesn't care about those kind of guys. He's out there asking Modric, Ballon d'Or winner, whatever. I'm just going to go past you. Absolutely love him, man. Lewis Skelly, I'm also going to give him a 9 out of 10. Lewis Skelly against Real Madrid. I think Lewis Skelly is a fantastic player. He just literally became our left back out of 9. He's definitely going to be our left back next season. Class player is one of the reasons why this season has been bearable, him and Nwaneri. But even me going into this game, I was like, okay, man, Lewis Skelly and Kiwi on the same side against Real Madrid. We're lacking experience there and you're lacking a lot of game time. It's not great. And I remembered we played Liverpool at home. Kiwi and Lewis Skelly came on that side, and Liverpool ended up getting an easy goal to make it 2-2. So I was a little bit worried. Why the hell was I worried? This is Miles Lewis Skelly, the best left back in the world. Miles, we saw Roberto Carlos there. Roberto Carlos was probably looking at it and saying, man, this guy is better than me. And I agree, Roberto Carlos. I agree. 9 out of 10, Lewis Skelly. Centre backs, Saliba, I'm going to give him an 8. Both Kiwi and Saliba had moments of lapses. They lost the ball a couple of times in the first half. One of them ended up in, wasn't punished, but Mbappe, I think, chance, and also maybe a Rodrigo chance or something. But 8 out of 10 for Saliba. And I'm also going to do the same with Kiwi. Kiwi made a couple of mistakes in the first half, almost cost us, especially the one that was in the first 30 seconds of the game. But other than that, the whole game, they kept it tight, and they've just kept a clean sheet against Real Madrid. If you look at Real Madrid's games, they usually concede goals. That's why I was confident going into this game that we'd get a couple, but I was 100% sure they're going to score, but because they always score goals. Come on. They just scored 5 or 6 goals against Man City. They score a bunch of goals, but we kept it tight, and we kept a clean sheet against that superstar attack, man. Bellingham, Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vinicius. 8 out of 10 for both of them. Midfield, Thomas Partey. Disgustingly good performance, man. That for me, I wanted Partey to stay anyway. I want Partey to stay here next season. But when you watch a performance like that, you're like, yeah, even the ones who don't want him to stay, you have to change your mind, because that even if he doesn't play 38 games out of 38 next season, we just need him as part of the team. That was fantastic. There's a couple of times we lost the ball in midfield, and Partey just puts in a tackle and puts in another tackle. He goes forward. He has a shot. He's not scared of shooting the ball. That's another thing I love about Partey. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Partey. Yeah, that's how good he was today. And I did say in the preview that I expect us to dominate the midfield and our defense is better than theirs, but I said their attack is better than ours. And today it proved it. Partey and Rice, wow. 9 out of 10. Speaking of Declan Rice, you know how hard, did you say Courtois' performance in that game? That's how good Courtois is. This Declan Rice guy, he steps up for the first free kick. Declan Rice has never scored a free kick in his career. By the way, he's never scored a free kick in his career. He puts the ball down, and I'm thinking, guys, we're wasting our time. We've not scored a free kick since 2021. We're wasting our time. Let's just see how it goes. Saka, take it. Let's see. Rice, you can take. Let's just see. This guy hits the ball. Instructions from Nicolas Silva. He tells him, put it around the wall. And Declan Rice is like, okay, put it around the wall. Like, you mean like Roberto Carlos? And he's like, yeah, like Roberto Carlos. This guy hits it. It goes like this. Courtois doesn't. Courtois, look, I said in the reaction, Courtois looks like he's 8 feet tall in that post. And he could not reach it. That's how class that free kick was. This Declan Rice guy, we get another free kick 10 minutes later, and then he says, give me another one. This is on the other side, a different kind of free kick. He says, I have another plan for this one. Give me the ball. He puts it down and puts it in the same side Courtois is standing. 8-foot Courtois, the tallest man in the world. He puts it right there in the top corner. This guy is taking his corners like shots. This is a defensive midfielder. This is a guy who's supposed to be protecting you in midfield. He's supposed to be making tackles and interceptions. He's putting the ball top bins twice against Real Madrid, the first ever player to score 2 free kicks in a Champions League knockout game. 10 out of 10 for Declan Rice. Yeah, you're a disgusting human being. How can you do that to the best goalkeeper in the world? Caicedo and Bissouma better than Declan Rice. Bro, if Caicedo tried that free kick, he would be injured for 6 months. Rice, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Odegaard, I I need more. I don't want to sell him or anything. No. But I need a lot of improvement from him for the rest of the season. And next season, he need a big season. He need a big season next season. It's not been great. It's not been great. I'm just going to give you a 7 out of 10. Just because you're involved, you're making the runs, you're still fighting hard in midfield and all that. But yeah, not the best. We need more. We need more. I didn't really see any like good crosses or anything like that. 7 out of 10. Up front, Martinelli, fantastic. Hard work. He's actually getting past his fullbacks these days. He's done it for the last 4 games. Like, are we dreaming? Like, I'm waiting for someone to just like tap me on the shoulder, like, Glenn, wake up. You've been sleeping for 4 weeks. Martinelli is getting past his defender and he's actually putting in crosses. He's making good decisions. 8 out of 10 for Martinelli. I don't remember who won our other free kick. I know Saka was fouled for one. Was he fouled for both free kicks? I can't remember. But Saka, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. He was very lively. That is a Saka who's been out for 3 months and he's not even fully fit. You could tell he's so tired. A fully fit Saka, you would see him coming back and defending and making tackles and making several runs. He would have had 3 assists in that first half. He should have had 3 assists. Those crosses he put into the box, class. He should have had 3 assists, but he didn't have any on there to score. And in the second half, he got us a foul, free kick that Rice scored. What a player, man. Saka is just amazing. 8 out of 10. We really missed him. Mikel Merino, guys. Mikel Merino is finishing these chances like, prime Ibrahimovic and prime Suarez. Like, fair play to Merino because he got a lot of criticism. People are like, nah, bad signing, sell him and all that. This guy stepped up in the forward position, and I have never seen him miss a chance. He's just scoring every single chance that falls to him. Premier League, Champions League, he doesn't care. Home or away, he just scores every single goal. And he could easily be our top scorer at the end of the season. That's how crazy it would be. Our defensive midfielders are the ones who are scoring bangers. Merino and Declan Rice are defensive midfielders, guys. I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. What a finish. If I was doing halves, it would have been an 8.5. From the bench, he didn't make too many subs today. I'm going to give Trossard a 7 out of 10. He was very lively when he came on as well. Another good decision when he passed the ball to Lewis Kelly, and Lewis Kelly got the assist. Tierney also 7 out of 10. Really happy that you can use these players. We are going to need you, Kieran Tierney. Get your jersey ready for next week, bro. I want 5 defenders next week. You're definitely going to play a part in that game. 5 out of 10. Mikel Arteta, 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. We've never won a trophy. That is true. We've won in 2020, never won. No, we've not won a trophy since 2020. We should definitely have had a better season this season. This should have been our year in the Premier League. All that is true. But you'll never, ever hear me saying Arteta out. Why? Not because I'm not ambitious and I don't want Arsenal to win trophies. Now, I know that one is coming. But nights like this, that is the best night as an Arsenal fan ever. And he's been able to give us a lot of that. Against big teams, we usually just beat every single big team we come up against, whether it's Sporting, whether it's PSG, whether it's Man City, whether it's Tottenham. We just don't lose against these teams. And that kind of performance, I know it's not been a great season in the Premier League, but I'm just imagining just telling these guys, okay, Arteta out, Martinelli, you sell him, Trossard sell him, Merino sell him, and then what? Like, these guys have just given us the best performances. Like, this is the best performance ever. And we are just 4 games away from, the dream. Just imagine. So you just need to buy a striker. That's why I don't agree. Just need to buy a striker, and this team would be complete because those crosses Saka was putting in, if you have Gyökeres there, it's 6-0 today. I'm not even kidding. 10 out of 10. For me, I'm a big fan. Hasn't been a great season, but for me, I'm nowhere near saying Arteta out. You'll never hear me saying that because I know, if we were that bad, there's no way it would have been a Champions League quarterfinal and you would have lost 5-0 today. Arsenal for 7 years ago would have lost this game 5-0. But these days, I'm watching this game and I'm thinking the reason why people are saying this game is over is because we have a very good defense that is built by him. And we know that we can go there and we can stink out the place. And even if they beat us 1-0, it's fine. 10 out of 10. What a performance. Could easily be the best ever night at the Emirates Stadium, like Emirates era. What a game. My man of the match, Declan Rice puts in bangers of free kicks. But Timber was great. Partey was phenomenal. Rice, Saka, Merino. Yeah, so a couple of nominations, but I think a lot of people will vote for Rice because, putting up a performance like that. Rice is another one who had a yellow card, by the way. Also Martinelli, and they didn't pick up yellow cards. Fantastic. I even forgot Camavinga got a red card. There's that as well. But big second leg, man. They usually say if you can beat Real Madrid, you can win this cup. Big second leg. And this has made my week, man. Like, I don't even care about the Brentford game. Like, for me, I'm already thinking about next Wednesday. Could we do the impossible? Come on. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch up with you on the next one.